Breaking: former Trump aide drops FBI bombshell, this is horrifying. Paul Manafort has recently been indicted on 12 counts and was revealed to have been under a FISA warrant prior to his work on President Trump's campaign. The Washington Times has reported that President Trump's previous campaign manager Corey Lewandowski points out that the FBI should have notified President Trump about the FISA warrant. According to Lewandowski, he was under a FISA warrant, supposedly, both before and after his tenure at the campaign, and the FBI never notified the leading presidential candidate for a major Republican Party race. CNN carried the story that intelligence agencies were wiretapping Manafort before and after the presidential election. Some believed the wiretapping was to determine Russia collusion, but it was revealed to be part of an investigation started by the FBI in 2014. The FBI was concerned about work Manafort had done in the Ukraine lobbying for former Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych. Allegations state that Manafort's firm failed to register itself under the U.S. Foreign Agents Registration Act. Yet the investigation was dropped and the FBI let the matter go after failing to find any evidence of illegal activity. That is until after the election, when a new FISA warrant was opened to determine if Manafort and other members of President Trump's campaign team were colluding with Russia. According to the Daily Caller, the indictment revealed that there was no evidence of Manafort colluding with Russia and was instead related to a number of criminal business activities, such as the laundering of tens of millions of dollars through overseas companies, which Manafort has been accused of. Lewandowski says this gross negligence by the FBI to notify President Trump and his team of Manafort's FISA warrant is a problem. Never notified him of a potential problem? This is a problem with the FBI, if you ask me. He went on to state that Manafort should be held accountable for any wrongdoing if found guilty. If Paul Manafort did something in 2006, a decade before he was brought on as a volunteer to the Trump campaign, then he should be accountable for that. He and his associate, Rick Gates, have now been indicted on 12 counts of money laundering and probably tax evasion and other things. But he stated that Manafort's actions have absolutely nothing to do with the campaign, have nothing to do with the Russia investigation, and have nothing to do with the president. This is a blow to opponents of President Trump who wholeheartedly believe the Russia collusion allegations and saw Manafort as the figurehead of those dealings. With the indictments revealing that Manafort had nothing to do with Russia collusion and in no way was President Trump related to Manafort's purported crimes, critics are forced to return back to the drawing board. Lewandowski's words also point out that President Trump probably wouldn't have hired Manafort had he known about the FISA warrant. This shatters what will likely be the next narrative by the left, that President Trump hiring a corrupt politician somehow proves he's unfit to be president. In the end, if the FISA warrant was legitimate, it shows that the FBI failed to do its job in notifying President Trump's campaign of a potential problem when hiring Manafort, and raises the question of why they failed to say something. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.